Hi folks, this is Jobin. Just want to do a video response to the Lazy Spoiled Kitties 1500 sub contest. So I'm going to do a fire starting demo. Not really feeling too great today, so I'm not anywhere interesting. I am right out back in my condo actually. But there is some wood around here. And so I gathered some materials. I've got some pretty dry birch bark. I've got a few small sticks, and this is hanging dead wood that I pulled down off of a dead tree. Some little twigs. I'm gonna have to keep this really small because I don't want to get in trouble here. But I'm just gonna build a tiny little fire from like ignition to pencil-sized kindling on this flagstone here. So, put it into the tripod. And the idea here today is minimal tools. So, a knife, and a fire steel. That's all we get other than gathered natural stuff. Alright, I just stopped filming for a second because I wasn't really happy with how the shot was set up. I needed to get a few things situated. I found a couple of dryish leaves. I should add it's been raining around here, so this might give me a little bit of trouble. And what we're going to do first is actually start making some tinder. So we're going to need fine shreds of birch bark. There's some actually thicker sections here that basically what I'm going to do is shave off a little bit. I'm creating like dust and tiny little curls that I'm trying to catch as much as I can on the leaves. Another thing with tinder is take however much you think you need and triple it. It never works right. Or if it does work for you, you're a lot better at this than I am. See, look at that. Let me get that to come into focus. All that dust on the blade edge. Really fine dust. It's possible that birch bark might just light up if I just crinkled it and sparked it a bunch of times. That can happen, particularly if you get a really good dry piece where it's fraying all by itself and come out in little paper thin wisps. But this piece isn't like that, and I'm not entirely sure how dry it is. Now once we get ignition, we're going to have a couple seconds to transfer that tiny little flame to something that can sustain it. That's where our tiny twigs come in. Oh geez, I hope that wasn't a little bit of poison ivy vine. Find out about it tomorrow, I guess. Alright. And something else you can do, if you have some slightly bigger pieces of wood, you think there might be something halfway decent inside, crack it open, have a look. splitting it like this, you obviously are exposing the dry inside. And I'm not actually going to use these, but little bits like this would be the next step up after the little tiny branches. So you would lay in store, you would split a bunch of these and stack them up in a little pile at hand when you're ready to go the next size up. So at this point, crouching like this is kind of hard on the legs. What we're going to do, we're going to clump all our tinder up together and really hope we can do something. Woo! How's that? See, these tiny little twigs are burning very, very rapidly. So you need to have all the stages ready. If you were trying to make like a cook fire, you better have a bunch of branches this big. Better have a bunch more small stuff like this. I said I wasn't gonna do, but put a couple of those on. And if it's not getting enough oxygen, that's what this stick here is for. You can lift it. If it seems like it's starting to choke, like it should have enough fuel to be going somewhere, you can lift them up off the ground. The air gets in under there, and the flames just come up really big, really nice. Alright, here we go. There's my fire demo, only with natural materials, knife and fire steel. Hope you guys thought this was cool. See ya!